Welcome to Manifest, hosted by international evangelist, teacher, and author Perry Stone. Enjoy unique insight into prophetic and practical truth. It's time to feast on fresh manna, so get ready to be blessed and encouraged. And now, here is your host and teacher, Perry Stone.
Today on the program, I'm going to be sharing with you some amazing fulfillments of biblical prophecy, because the way that you prove that the Bible is true is prophecy. There's several different types of religions in the world. Many of them are called world religions, but the one thing that distinguishes Christianity from every other religion in the world is the fact that the prophets in the Bible gave specific predictions of things that would happen concerning the appearance of a Messiah and then the rule and reign of that Messiah on earth that are being fulfilled presently in our day and time. We have our tour group with us here. We're at a place called Tel Dan, and since he's sitting here, let me just put my hand on this man's shoulder and tell you, Gideon Shore has been my guide for now since 1985 and has never missed a trip and still retains the knowledge he had that far back. So everybody, give Gideon a wait a minute, here you go, like this. That's called a silent hand clap. Okay, we appreciate Gideon and want him to know that. Luke 21:20 through 22. When you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, know that its desolation is near. Then let those that are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those who are in the midst of her depart, and let not those that are in the country enter her. For these are the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. Let me just talk to you for a moment about that particular prophecy and share something with you that I think you'll find extremely intriguing. And that is that when you begin to understand that Jesus, let's just use a set number of years. Let's say he predicted in 30 AD the destruction of the temple. 40 years later in 70 AD it took place. If you were to be told, for example, that your particular city, and you knew it was from God, you knew it wasn't some flake, but a real prophet of God came and said, this city in a generation is going to be destroyed, what was the first thing that you would do? Me personally, if I knew it was a word from God, I would say, I need to relocate somewhere. Why wait till 40 years? Why wait till the last minute? Let's just go ahead and pack up and relocate. If you'll go to the book of Matthew 24, Jesus predicted that in one generation that Jerusalem would be destroyed. He said the temple would be annihilated, the Jews would be scattered. And he said to them, when you see it happening, get out of the city. Now, they already had a time frame. It would be a generation. In the book of Psalms, a generation of unbelief is a 40-year period. And 40 is what we call just a standard definition of what a generation would be biblically. Some say 35 years, some put it 70 years, but standardly it's about a 40-year period. Here's what happened in the book of Acts, and this always intrigued me. When you go into the book of Acts, you discover that the people in the book of Acts started selling their property. If you'll remember Acts chapter 5, a couple by the name of Ananias and Sapphira sold some property, but they kept back